Today I am going to analyze the film Raise the Red Lantern by Zhang Yimou. Revolves around the old and tells the story of the jealousy between the ants of a large family during the old era, leads to a series of tragedies. I will analyze the film from the perspective of photographic aesthetics in terms of composition, color design, scene composition, and lighting design. For example, in this clip, which is the initial shot at the beginning of the film, a close-up shot of the main female character, Songlian, and the background is clearly framed with several boxes that center the face in the center of the box. It gives the impression of being bound. The scene is a dialogue between the heroine and her mother, whose voice is always in the form of an off-screen voice, together with the symmetrical camera design, suggesting the depressing environment in which the heroine is living and the pain caused by the suppression of her family in the old, feudal way of thinking. Looking at the opening shot, we can compare it to the end of the film, which is also a shot focusing on the heroine, who has become a madman because of the long-term mental breakdown due to the long period of feudal suppression. And the design of the composition is not centrally symmetrical at this time, but rather, it is the design of the task and the symmetry of the screen is shifted to the right, but the frame structure is still there. Through this composition, it expresses that although the heroine is trapped in the bondage of the feudal system and cannot escape, her spiritual thoughts have been liberated. Well then, the heroine, after hearing her mother's advice, marries into this feudal aristocracy, and the next scene shows the heroine entering this compound. The sense of space up and down here symbolizes the rank disparity very well. Then the shot comes to this classic courtyard set. Most of the whole film will let the building occupy most of the screen, hardly ever revealing the sky, using the small space of the sky to show the suffocating constraints of this courtyard. Then a depth of field shot is used to enhance the depth of the image, creating a process where the heroine slowly moves from freedom to the bottom of a closed feudal cage. In addition to the composition design, the color expression of the picture is also very good. For example, this shot is the compound of the big family where the female lead is located. In the whole film for this compound scene, the director used the same camera fixed lens, and this site only appeared in summer, autumn, and winter 3 seasons of color. After the end of winter, then meet the summer. This camera design is to express that there is no spring, because the color of spring is the color that gives people hope that everything will revive, and this color does not appear in the film, which creates a feeling of despair, deadness, and bleakness, and it also paves the way for the female protagonist's mental disorder in the end, and it creates an atmosphere. The picture compositions of the three colors are all square and symmetrical compositions, symbolizing the power of feudal authority through the depressing visual impact and suggesting the irreversible and tragic fate of women in that era. This is my analysis. Thank you.